we are live. This is Our Town, the show that spotlights the community and makes you the star. I am Sarada Connors, your host and producer. I am very excited to feature today Tom McClintock from NSI Partners. Dr. Anderson is here from Colorado Dermatology Institute. Now in the hot seat, I have Jennifer and Jim with Overdrive Raceway. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
And
happy to be here.
I'm happy to see you here. Everybody, well, we've got all the kids, we've got the whole family here and the in-laws, and we're all dressed to impress in our Overdrive Raceway jerseys. And I'm excited to feature you because I saw probably back in January that you were coming to Colorado Springs, and I thought I have to be a part of this. So I messaged you, and you messaged right back, and I said I have to have you on Our Town. So Overdrive Raceway, tell us about this.
We are actually the country's first two-story indoor electric go-kart facility. So we have a track upstairs, a track downstairs. We also have 4 hand-controlled go-karts. These are Italian pro karts that are coming from Italy. So as soon as those are manufactured, we'll be getting those as well. So our facility has 54 karts, 40 adult karts, 14 kid karts. So the kid karts go 25 miles an hour, the adult karts go 55 miles an hour. Our downstairs will be our birthday party area, and concessions are upstairs. We'll have a full service bar and conference room. So we are the perfect spot for birthday parties, corporate events, team building, radio show, host coming out with everybody. That would be great.
Now, is this your background? I remember when I was in Las Vegas, I went to a indoor kart racing that is going to be nothing like yours. Yours is 2 stories, indoor, absolutely incredible. Is this your background?
It is not my background. I've got a Disney background. Went through Disney's business school and went through their culinary program, and then after Disney, I was in kind of sales my whole life. But it kind of set me up for this type of business. I've always wanted to be in a fun, entertainment business like this, and we couldn't have picked a cooler business than indoor electric go-karts, that's for sure.
Italian indoor electric go-karts.
Italian, yes.
And I just left 18 years in the tech industry, so big change here. I was a sales rep for Oracle, and in February left that job to come on this endeavor with my husband. So
now,
I'm
great,
really excited.
You both get to work together now.
We do.
Yes.
That's
and
fun.
you would think that might not be fun for some people, but it's fun for us. We certainly have different talents, and I have to admit, without Jennifer coming on board, it would be a much different place. She has absolutely made it what it's going to be.
And here on Our Town, I interview hundreds and hundreds of nonprofits. This is a great place for people to bring in events and do fundraising as well. People
Sure.
are always looking ideas for fundraising, and I guarantee you people would come here to the racetrack.
Well, it's nice. It's nice when we're doing fundraising because it's what most people want to do. So when we give things away for silent or live auctions and stuff like that, they normally go for a good price because people want to go. So we have a big facility. It's 70,000 square feet, so we can fit an awful lot of people. I think our capacity is 530 or 540.
545.
Or 545. Okay, so we can fit really large groups.
This sounds like a lot of fun. So when are you opening?
We are opening July 2nd, so we will have a fantastic grand opening. We will have a 3-day grand opening, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of July. We'll have Nathan's Hot Dogs. We'll have free Pepsi products, free Rockstar Energy. We're very happy to have Pepsi and Rockstar as a sponsor. Pepsi is the sponsor of our lower track, and Rockstar Energy is our upstairs track. So very happy to have them. So they'll be there in force during our grand opening to give away free product.
What would it cost for someone to come in and drive these race cars?
It is $20 for an adult race and $17 for a kid kart. So we have junior karts that between 48 and 56 inches tall, you'll be in a junior kart. Those karts go 25 miles an hour, and anyone over 56 inches could be in one of our adult karts that go 55 miles an hour.
My little boy
drive.
Uriah is very tall and he's 5. I don't know if I trust him behind anything that's motorized.
Well, that brings up that's a great point because our karts are actually remote controlled, so we can slow down the speed of karts to make people comfortable. So it really that's why there is no age restriction.
I'm thinking this would be great for corporate events, team building events. I'm all about team building, getting people, a little bit of challenge, a little bit of fun. So tell us more about your corporate events.
So our corporate events, we have a couple things we do. The beautiful thing with our facilities that we have 2 tracks. A lot of the tracks around the country are 1-track facilities, and a big part of their business is corporate events and team building. Unfortunately, when they have a corporate event, they're closed to the public. So we will not have that problem. We will always have our main track open to the public. But we offer two different types of corporate events and team building. One is renting out our conference room, and those are for probably smaller groups between probably up to 30 people. And then we can have groups of 150, 200 that will actually rent the whole upstairs track, and that's an hourly track rental. And we have catering from some of the best caterers in Colorado Springs and Denver. So we can basically make that function anything you want it to be. Any type of food we can provide, and we kind of we have coordinators that will take it out of your hands and do all of the work and get it all set up. So you know, it's a great place to have a corporate event.
I don't think we said, where are you opening at?
We are actually at 196 Spectrum Loop, which is next to Magnum Gun Club, across from Bass Pro Shop. So we are in a phenomenal location. We are so excited to be there, where there's so much growth and development coming.
And a beautiful view.
Beautiful
Oh my goodness,
view.
From the upstairs. It's
Our
gorgeous.
upstairs bar has $1 million view.
It
It is, and trust me, we've paid for it. So and it actually is probably a little more than that. So.
You've definitely painted the Mona Lisa there. You've already got me wanting to go there, and you're not even open yet. Oh, I can hardly wait till you're open. So that is July 2nd.
July 2nd.
To the public.
To the public, yes.
As long as that weather holds out on us. We've had some crazy weather that's affected that date before, so.
Right. Well, fingers crossed.
Yes.
We'll pray hard for you. And you have a Facebook page, Overdrive Colorado Springs. Like them on Facebook, and you can get updates in case you have to push it back.
Absolutely, or overdraveraceway.com for the latest. We have latest photos and updates on our opening. So keep tuned.
Well, thank you so much for coming and bringing the whole family in the studio today. This is awesome for our town. We can hardly wait. Overdrive Raceway coming soon to a track near you. I am Sarada Connors. This is Our Town, the show that spotlights the community and makes you the star. We are live every Saturday, 3 to 4 p.m. right here on 740 KVOR. Stay tuned.
Thanks again, Sarada. This is Crystal with Curbside. I'm here at Seeds Cafe here in the heart of Colorado Springs. We're here to talk to you about why it's important to know about seeds. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, how are
Nice
you?
seeing you
Oh, so
again.
good to see
How are
you.
you?
Hey, man, it's great to see you.
So I'm hearing big things.
Yeah.
How are things going?
It's going great.
Yes.
Yeah, Seeds, we're still here, and we're affecting lives and empowering people with the power of food.
So I'm hearing a little bit of buzz about this food truck in the community with Seeds. Can you give me some insight?
We have a food truck, but we have a sustainable catering program that we need a delivery truck.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, so we've got a fundraising, crowdfunding campaign for that. You know, in the last 2 years, we've served over 7,000 people with our sustainable catering program, healthy, good, fresh, local food. We've used over 3,000 volunteers. Gosh, I don't know, that equates to like 10,000 volunteer hours just in the catering side, but we don't have a catering vehicle. And we've got this cool program that we've got this dealership who's given us a real deal on it. And it's a beautiful truck that we want to wrap, and we want to deliver the next catering we do in this catering vehicle. So we've got this campaign. We need some bucks. We need, we're raising $20,000 for the whole thing, to buy it, to wrap it, to put the equipment inside, everything that we need, and we will be outfitted to really deliver some great food to people that we're doing now, but we'll be able to do it in a better way, in a safer way, and in a greener vehicle that's more economical for all of us and better on the roads, and uses less gas, all that kind of good stuff.
So where is it that somebody can go to find out how they can donate towards this cause?
You can go to generosity.com and search for Seeds Community Cafe, and a video will come up and a whole little story. There's some rewards for different levels of giving, all kinds of cool stuff on there. Check it out. Neat little video too on there.
So, Lynn, you got to tell us, what is Seeds all about?
Oh my goodness. We're Colorado Springs' only community cafe. We're a nonprofit community cafe. We serve locally sourced food and we provide it to folks regardless of their ability to pay or not to pay. If you can't pay, there's a little hook. We ask you to come in and give us an hour of service for a healthy meal. There are places to get meals in town, but not meals like we serve here at Seeds in the atmosphere like we have here in dignity and inclusion, and we're really helping folks. We've served, since we've opened, over 50,000 meals, 20,000 of those meals to people in need in exchange. We've put 30 people back to work with living wage jobs. I'm talking living wage jobs, not minimum wage jobs. But these are folks who are all jobless, some are homeless. We help to get them some housing, and they are still sustainable in their own lives, and they have been empowered to own their lives again with the power of food. Food is a powerful thing. And as we use that to teach people about healthy food, we do cooking classes. Again, we try to give people jobs. We work with that. In the catering program that we just talked about, we call it a sustainable program, a sustainable catering program, because the people who work in it become sustainable. And we need to keep ourselves sustainable too.
Right. Thanks, Lynn. This is Crystal with Curbside. Back to you, Sarada.
So Dr. Anderson is the owner of Colorado Dermatology Institute, and May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, which I did not know until the ladies from Red Energy sent that over to me.
Yeah, it's actually, skin cancer is an epidemic in America right now. We are treating more basal cell cancers and squamous cell cancers, treating more melanomas than when I started the practice 6 years ago. And so it's really important to get awareness out, let people know to enjoy their lives.
So, Dr. Anderson, how did you go from the Marine Corps to opening up Colorado Dermatology Institute?
Well, I was actually taking mortar fire for about the 10th day in a row in Fallujah, and I just needed something different. I'd seen enough, done enough, and dermatology had always been a fascination of mine, mostly because I knew hardly anything about it. You don't need to know a lot of skin stuff to be a combat doctor, so I started looking into it, applied, was lucky enough to get in to dermatology, did a residency at Michigan State University by one of the giants in dermatology, Dr. Stephen Grecken, and then came back to the town where I went to high school in.
Very nice. So yeah, you were a battalion surgeon, and you were in the Marine Corps, also in the Navy.
Well, I wasn't really in the Marine Corps. The Marines don't have their own physicians or clergy. They pull all from the Navy. So I was always Navy, but I was the 1st Reconnaissance Battalion surgeon for 2 tours in Fallujah.
My dad was 37 years at Mare Island Naval Shipyard. Family day for us was on a submarine.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
A lot of fun. With obviously wearing SPF.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now tell me about, this is what you specialize in, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Mohs micrographic surgery?
It's Mohs micrographic surgery, named after a gentleman, Frederick Mohs, that he found a way of taking care of cancers that technically leave the smallest hole possible and usually can achieve cure rates of 98 to 99%, which is absolutely fantastic. And so it's one of the things that we offer at Colorado Dermatology Institute. We try to stay on the cutting edge of most technologies and most new procedures. We try to deliver customer service that is what people came to expect 60 years ago, and somehow our culture has lost that. So we try to deliver outstanding customer service while at the same time delivering the latest treatments. We're the only dermatology clinic that I know of in southern Colorado that's affiliated with the university, and they came to us wanting to affiliate with us. And we're the 2nd dermatology residency program in the entire state. So the university has one up in Denver, and we have one down in Colorado Springs. And I think we have both of the affiliation and the dermatology residency because we are trying to stay up to date. We're trying to deliver customer care that is so exceptional. People leave the clinic thinking, wow, somebody actually cares for me and is taking care of me. And so we're trying to stay up to date, and it's really exciting because we're taking on 2 new physicians who are going to be here in August, Dr. Christopher Masana and Dr. Kate Masana, husband and wife, and they're both finishing their fellowships at Cleveland Clinic. And so Christopher Masana is finishing his Mohs surgery fellowship, and Kate Masana is doing her dermatopathology. So the clinic has, from almost every aspect that I can conceive of or think of, we are at the top of our game.
I totally agree. When I went in for the very first time to come check out the place, I felt like it was a red carpet customer service. Your front desk receptionist, she greeted me, smiled, knew my name, had me sit in a separate chair so that we could get registered in, and I probably maybe waited less than 45 seconds, and then Lori came out. I was greeted with a big smile, almost a hug, but she's like, "Hey, hello." And back we went, and I have to admit, her room and your clinic is absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing but views, panoramic views, windows everywhere. It's just you don't feel like you're being seen for a treatment. You almost feel like in a relaxing spa.
Well, that's what we wanted. When I was in the military, the clinic that I ran literally has asbestos dripping from the ceiling. And there's just no reason to have medicine that way. People often come into the clinic and they're amazed that a younger generation is actually shaking hands, looking at you in the eye, treating you as a person instead of a disease, or instead of a nuisance. How many doctor's offices do you go into and they just scream your name out and expect you to hop to and get in there because you're wasting their time? It's just unacceptable. And so at our clinic, it's about you. It's about handshakes, about eye contact. It's about doing everything we possibly can to have amazing customer service. It's about having people leave feeling better than when they came in. And it's about not treating people as diseases. It's treating people as humans who are dignity and have respect, and we try to honor them. Everybody who goes to a doctor's office, you automatically assume that they know what they're doing. They're technically competent. And I think a lot of places think that's all you need. And for us, that just allows you to open the door. The right to speak into someone's life, the right to take care of someone, that you earn by the handshake and by treating someone as a human. That you earn by an immaculately clean clinic. That I don't care if you're getting Botox or if you're getting a cancer removed from your nose, you're going to be treated like it's a spa environment. You're the priority. You're the patient. We built the whole clinic out. The whole architecture was built for the patient and for my staff. Most places are built for the doctor. Not here. It is you are the priority, and that's how it should be. So, really proud of it, and we really try to be a huge member of this community. We started the dermatology residency program because dermatology is one of the most underrepresented specialties out there. And it's so hard to train more physicians. So we didn't rely on the government. We ponied up the couple $100,000 to start the residency ourselves. And there's a lot of needs. America is great. I don't care what Blowhard is saying that we're going to be great again. We are a great country. We're a great country because of places like Overdrive that are coming in and have a dream as a family, and they're going to impact this community in a really cool way that I'm looking forward to going to. But we're also a great country because if you see a need out there, you go out there and you do it, and you fix it, and you have the freedom to do that. And so that's what this clinic was based on. When TRICARE went almost belly up 2-3 years ago, it was the practice manager of my clinic, Jeff Anderson, who happens to be my father, retired lieutenant colonel, and myself, who went to Congressman Lamborn and said, you know what, we're not going to complain about this. We're going to offer a solution. Congressman Lamborn, being the amazing leader that he is, he got the Obama appointee for military medicine here. All the admirals, all the generals, sat down in a room, and I briefed them on what I think the solution was. 2 weeks later, Congressman Lamborn effected that change, and TRICARE was functioning at least as well as it was before. The VA issue, we also worked with Congressman Lamborn to do a town hall meeting to try to figure out ways of fixing things for our veterans. Because the people who built this country, the people upon whose backs we have freedom, they have to be taken care of. And so whether we're starting a residency program, whether we're helping the country, whether we're helping the veterans, we are here for you, we are here for the community, and it is an enormous privilege to be able to have a small say in all of that.
Wow, it's an honor to have you on Our Town, and you're the reason why I created the show, so I could spotlight people like you that are doing big things in the community and helping people look a little better.
Oh, you look amazing.
I am so excited that one of the services you offer, obviously Skin Cancer Awareness Month, that is a huge deal. You need to be coming in and getting things checked. But one thing that you offer is the CO2 fractional laser, which I'd never heard of. But having acne when I was younger, I always said, when I get older, I'm probably going to go from acne to wrinkles, but I'm going to get fixed. And I didn't know how I was going to do that. And I probably would never spend money on myself. But then I found you. And I am just so in awe with the results I've had from the CO2 fractional laser. And of course, they can call the office if they want more information about this treatment. But very non-invasive. It did not hurt whatsoever. And Lori checked on me probably every couple hours, and we FaceTimed back and forth, sent pictures. It was such a pleasant experience. I have coworkers walking up to me now saying, Sarada, your skin looks so smooth. Said no one ever.
Right. Well, the whole point is to help you be comfortable in your skin. It's to help you so that your skin, hair, nails doesn't affect you from anything you want to do in your life. Our mission is to have your skin, hair, and nails not be an impediment, and instead be something you can be proud of and not ashamed of.
And a face for radio.
Absolutely. That's what my papa always said. I have a great face for radio.
That's so cute. And actually, you have a face for TV, so it's always fun to joke. And coderm.com is the website.
You got it.
Also, like you on Facebook, Colorado Dermatology Institute, and you can follow them along. And you are just the clinic to know and one to watch for. I know you're winning lots of awards, and you're going to win more. So thank you so much for coming on Our Town. It is Skin Cancer Awareness Month. Call, make the appointment. What's the phone number?
I'm nervous. I forgot 531-5400. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that one.
I know. We throw a curveball right before we go to the break. But thank you, Dr. Anderson, for coming on and doing big things in the community. This is Our Town. Stay tuned. 740 KVOR.
Thank you.
Sarada, this is Crystal with Curbside. I'm at the Skirted Heifer. Let's go see what kind of burgers these people have. Hi, I'm Crystal.
I'm Kylie.
Kylie, nice to meet you. So, what makes the Skirted Heifer the Skirted Heifer?
Well, it's all about how we fry the cheese. He starts by like grilling the patty, and then once it's ready and it's flipped over on the other side, it's just about done. He throws a handful of Wisconsin cheddar on the top, and he just like puts it on the top, then he throws a pan on it so that he can steam it. And when he takes the thing off and it's all steamed, there's like a crispy disc of like cheese all around the edge. It gives me goosebumps. Oh my god, I love it so much.
So what would you recommend if you were to come up and order something?
So if we're sticking with the whole like cheese ordeal, I would definitely do the number 2 classic. It's a skirt that has red onion, pickles, tomato, lettuce, and heifer sauce on our garlic focaccia bun, which we make in-house just about every single day. It's crazy. It's a very thick bun, but I really, really like it. So that's probably what I would reference you to.
Let's go with it.
Cool.
How long have you guys been here?
So actually, March 8th was our 2nd birthday. So we are kind of a baby, 2 years old, but we're definitely picking it up. It's been fun.
So you're downtown Colorado Springs off of Tejon and Bijou?
Yeah.
And where else can we find you? Online?
Yeah, we do have a website. It's theskirtedheifer.com, and it has like our whole menu on it, like everything, our no-brainers, shows prices, shows times, and we have an Instagram and we have a Facebook, also Skirted Heifer, and we post a lot. Like we're always posting our burger of the week, which, because we have a photographer who comes in, he takes a picture, I post it up. Yeah, it's fun. You check in on Facebook, you get a free drink. So.
I just saw that outside,
Yeah.
so I'm going to check in immediately.
Cool. Well, the Pueblo Farmer, which is this one, my hands are clean, I swear. It has house-made guacamole and Pueblo chilies on it, which is super awesome. And then we have a nice slice of pepper jack cheese and on a sesame bun. This one is really, it's like a dude favorite, like all the boys love it because it's just a little bit spicy. And then this one, it's got a fried egg on it. And then you lift that up a little bit, you see that there's bacon, cream cheese, and then there's just a little layer of Bloody Mary sauce on the bottom, also on a sesame seed bun. And that's my favorite. most of the time when people are like, Bloody Mary sauce, that sounds terrifying. I'm like, no, I think it makes the burger a little bit sweeter. Like, it does have horseradish in it, so that's usually what freaks people out, but it's definitely like worth a try.
Thanks again, Sarada. It's back to you in the studio.
Now I have to the right of me Tom McClintock, the owner of NSI Partners. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you, Sarada, for having me. It's always good to be here.
You-
And I should just clarify, I'm a partner.
So you're no stranger to the mic. You actually have your own radio show. So I'm very excited to have you on to talk about this event, the Marketing GPS Workshop that I attended last year. I had so much fun. You had it over at the Sky Sox game, and there was food and lots of great friends. And I'm still friends with the people I've met there.
This year is going to be completely different. It's actually a webinar. And that's so that we can reach audiences nationwide. We have a lot of clients, particularly on the East Coast, and they have been asking us over the years, you know, Tom, I thought it was an internet company. Why do we have to keep flying out to Colorado Springs to go to your seminar? And I realized, well, you know, that does make sense. We should do this online so that we can reach more people, because it's a really important message about what Marketing GPS is trying to get out to the community. And that's what we call navigating online marketing's rough terrain.
Well, you know, I had no complaints, but I live here in Colorado Springs, and I got to meet your friends that came from all over the globe, and just an amazing event. So I'm very excited about this. I already have it in my calendar. It's June 8th at noon to 1, and it's simple. It's at your computer. But tell us more about the workshop.
Well, this year's topic is mining for gold on Facebook, because people want to know, what good is Facebook for your bottom line? And in this workshop, you can see for yourself, because for about 10 years now, for-profits and non-profits have been dutifully posting to Facebook, but very few people know really how to tap the tremendous amount of analytics that are coming out of that data and translate it into actual sales for your bottom line. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at years and years of data that we've accumulated from all kinds of different clients and all kinds of different verticals. And we're going to show people using real life data, and we can do this easier on the computer than I think we can in a live room. But we can show people why a spike occurs, why a spike does not occur, what you can do if you're not having a spike and you want to have a spike, you know, all of the things that you can do to change the impact that you're making on Facebook with a particular bottom line focus.
I really like that you said a lot of nonprofits as well, because it's great if your business can afford to pay to boost posts, but a lot of these nonprofits, they're trying to fundraise, they're trying to get volunteers, and they cannot afford to pay to boost posts because they want to take that money and help the veterans or help the animals. And my intern Drew, he had said once to me that sometimes it's certain keywords that you put in and Facebook makes it less available to see.
Well, you know, when you're talking about Facebook, you want to be careful about keywords, because it's not really about keywords, it's about selects. Do you mind if I read this to you?
Please do.
I'm gonna try to go fast, because if not, it'll take up the whole time. This is great. So if you wanted to target Spanish and English speaking women between the ages of 31 and 56 located in a 10-mile radius of Colorado Springs, Colorado, who work either from home or from a small office in the retail production industry, who are, quote, fit moms or, quote, green moms of grade school kids who have friends with an anniversary within 30 days or friends with upcoming birthdays, like you wanted to get them a gift, who have college degrees from either UCCS, UC Boulder, Denver University, or Colorado School of Mines, who are active in U.S. politics and either conservative or moderate and self-proclaimed Republicans who live in a condo or apartment built after 2011 between 2,000 and 2999 square feet, who enjoy attending ballet, theater, and musical theater movies, who frequently travel internationally, plan to travel to Spain, and used a travel app within the last month, who are categorized as foodies or green living buyers who tend to spend above average in high-end retail online stores, who are connected to people who have used your app. you can target that group on Facebook. Is that realistically, is that a group that you'd want to target? That's probably a little too narrow. But we're having a little bit of fun because we're showing what all of the capabilities are.
So this workshop is benefiting the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southern Colorado, and this every year is the nonprofit of choice.
They have been the charity that we've worked with for the past few years. We really like them. Sam Rush Walton is great, and we really like what they're doing for sick kids and their families in town. We have a real passion, particularly for kids. We work a lot with the neighborhood kids in our part of town.
And this is going to be at your computer, so most everyone has a computer.
Right,
Most
hope
people.
so. If you don't have a computer, please go out and get one. That would be my online marketing advice for you.
That's great advice. Get a radio, and it better have AM and a computer. But you know
get a
what?
radio.
You can still stream it. So
Yes,
yeah.
just get a computer. It's so easy.
I love it. That's great advice. This is Wednesday, June 8th, and that is from noon to 1. And it is $40, and that includes the video and toolkit with money-back guarantee.
Right, that's right. Yeah, if you're not satisfied, we will give you your money back. And if you sign up by May 27th, you can take another 25% off that or get a free online visibility report. So $30 to attend, not that much money, and we're going to be providing a lot of information that you just can't get from other webinars. A lot of webinars out there are about how to build your page, how to get more engagement in your posts. Those are all very important things. But it's surprising how few of them talk about how to really sell on Facebook. And I know I keep bringing kind of the for-profit into the nonprofit ethos here. And the truth is that NSI works with a lot of nonprofits. In fact, most of our revenue comes from nonprofits. And what we like to do is work with for-profits as well, because they tend to be on the cutting edge of advertising and marketing. And we bring those skills and that kind of tool set to the nonprofit world, and that's been very gratifying for us because we get to work with companies as big as Fortune 500 and certainly as small as mom and pop, and those challenges are what we really thrive on. It's a real MarTech challenge, as we like to say.
That is absolutely excellent. And you're going to be having a speaker, Don Baker. Tell me more about him.
Well, Don is one of our partners, an NSI partner. He has been a digital marketing pioneer. He actually helped build the website for a global telecom company in like 1995. We actually provide not just a workshop, but we've got a Facebook page, we've got a monthly newsletter, and we've got our weekly radio program.
NSImarketinggps.com is the website. My question for you, if someone has a small business, I get this question a lot, do they need to have a website, or are they okay just using Facebook? Because Facebook is so easy to update, or is it really important that you have a website just for street cred?
Generally, I think having a website itself is very important because that can be your hub, and then you can imagine spokes coming out from that hub. The idea is that in that model, you're trying to drive traffic to your website from all of these diverse sources and then getting conversions at your site. Now, some people do have Facebook-only businesses, but the problem with doing that is that it does lack some functionality.
Whenever I hear a business on the radio or I drive by and see it, I don't go to look for a website. I go to see their Facebook page, and I always judge when the last time they posted.
Well, you and 1.59 billion other people are using Facebook, and in fact, 64% of those people are doing it on a regular basis. So, I mean, by regular, I mean daily. So can you imagine having an audience where 64% were using your product daily and your audience was 1.5 billion people? I mean, that's huge. That means that even with that ridiculously granular example I gave of a precise demographic and psychographic that you could be targeting, even with that precise of a way of selecting people, if you're starting out with a universe that's 1.5 billion people, you're probably going to find that target, even in a particular location.
This is incredible. You're just a wealth of knowledge. So everyone has to be on this 7th annual workshop, Mining for Gold on Facebook. Once again, NSI Partners or NSIMarketingGPS.com. Thank you, Tom, for coming on Our Town today.
Thanks for having me, Sarada. It's always a pleasure.
We'll be having you back. This is Sarada Connor signing off. Everyone have a great day. Adios.